Alright. Now, there we go. Let's see. Is it working? Yes, it is. Alright, good deal. Go ahead and cut this off here. And let's see. Top chat. I want the live chat. That's what gets us going. Alright, can I, here we go, pop out chat. Pop out chat, baby. Alright, we got a lot going on here, hold up. Yeah, need more room. That'll work. Okay. Alright, we are good. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, your host with the most, Avery LR32 here, and welcome to a brand new tier list. We are going to be ranking all 400 Yu-Gi-Oh decks so that you don't have to, and we're going to be here a while. So sit back, relax as I adjust my sexy camera here, and we're just going to be chilling out and relaxing. Yeah, as we go through every single godforsaken Yu-Gi-Oh deck under the sun. Oh my lord, this is gonna be a while. Let me pop back in the chat here real quick because I don't have enough space on my screen here. Okay, there we go. Let's go and restore that. Boom, boom, boom. All right, we are good and we got sound. All right, let's go ahead and begin. And I will be saying hi to everybody as people come into the stream. Not expecting a whole lot of people because it's kind of a weird time to be streaming. I know I've got a lot of European viewers, but regardless, let me go and get the intro out of the way. Smash the ever-living boo-boo stain off of that subscribe button so we climb even further beyond the 1K ladder as we climb ever closer to 1,100 subscribers. So sit back, relax, be sure to like the video, save the video to your watch later. I think it also works for your favorites as well. You can save the video to your watch later or your favorites, and then it will save the video where you stopped, and then you can come back and finish watching it. So, of course, we got Tier 0 and Tier 1, that's obvious. Tier 2, Rogue, and of course, we've got the ever famous or infamous, depending on how you look at it, the Booty Butt Cheeks category. Now, we also have a new listing here that is called the No... Stop It LMAO. This is going to be reserved for the category of a deck that just doesn't get any support and like doesn't even deserve to be in the booty butt cheek category. Like it's just that bad. I.e. Amazons, i.e. Ancient Gears, i.e. Assault Mode, or let's see, even like Allure Queen shit. Like, no. So let's just go ahead and dive on in this. I am going to jump around because a lot of these are going to just be going in the liquid ass category. So let's just go ahead and dive on into here. So for Therions, I've got Rogue. Therions are pretty obvious, right? I mean, Therions as an engine are cool. You know, people thought that ABC Dragon Buster Therion, the deck was going to be tier 1, and it just wasn't. It was garbage, quite honestly. In a Rogue strategy as a sub-engine, it is cool. I just think it's going to take some time to get the right archetype or just the right set of cards in the game for Therions to actually be really broken. Exo Sister, I'm going to go ahead and put in the tier 2 category. I feel like tier as a deck is just so much better than Exo Sister that Exo Sister isn't even tier 1 anymore. It's just tier 2. Excuse me. And once we get into Kashtira format, I actually was playtesting against Exo Sister earlier today on Yugioh Pro, and Exo Sister just could not keep up. Like, it could not do a damn thing. Like, summoning out a Fenrir, just a Fenrir on Exo Sister is tough, because they're essentially forced to use the banishing effect of, what is it, Macallus, to banish the Fenrir, but then, like, if you have another Fenrir or just more extenders, if they try and activate the effect to bring out another Exo Sister and use the other one that can also banish, that's just going to trigger your Kashtira to banish a card. So, depending on how they open, I feel it may go in their favor, but even like the guy was telling me, you know, on Yugioh Pro, he's like, you know, Exo Sister doesn't have a negate. And because of the fact that the deck doesn't really have a negate, it does have some interruptions, but I think if the Kashtira deck just opens just well enough, it's going to be able to push through Exo Sister and win. Plus, both decks just banish. So, like, if you're the Exo Sister player and you're activating Dimension Shifter on me, because I'm going to be a Kashtira player, I'm just going to be like, okay, thank you. Like, I just saved my Shifter. So, take that for what you will. Let's go ahead and start jumping around here. As you can see, we have a shit ton of decks here. Like, look at this crap. Look at all of this hot garbage. There are so many booty butt cheeks in here. It's disgusting. Um, so let's just start going through here. Heretics. No. Just stop it. Oh my god. Yeah, no, it goes in the stop it category. You're not winning with heretics. Please stop. Adamanticators are in the booty butt cheek category. The deck is garbage now. Ally of Justice, stop it. Like, no. Madolche is, I'm actually going to put it in the row category. With the Ishizu fairies, the deck actually becomes pretty cool, but you lose to fucking Nibiru. So I don't know what you are trying to accomplish. Access Code Talker, I'm considering Cyburst with MathMech. MathMech is cool. It's rogue. We're in a tier 0 format, so good luck trying to keep up. Branded, I got to put Branded in tier 2, man. If it doesn't get hit on this next ban list and like Sprite and tier just get obliterated out of existence, like Spirit Bomb style, then I think Branded can move up to like tier 1. But only time will tell with that. I think I've also seen some Branded Kashtira decks in the OCG. So take that for what you will. You have a Kashtira deck list. What do you rate that deck? Hello there, friend. Shout out to Zane Truesdale. What's up, man? Fly Sneakerhead. You better get that sneaker off your head. Kashtira deck list. What do you rate the deck? So Kashtira, I'm glad that you said that. We're going to take audience requests as I go through this pile of shit. Oh, God. Where's the Kashtira card so that I can talk about this? Please stand by as we go through this pile of toilet water. Oh, God. Don't tell me Kashtira is not in here. Whoever made this tier list is fucking slacking. Oh, God. Is it not in here? No, stop it. Okay, we're gonna take Scareclaw. That's gonna be our Kashtira. If someone sees Kashtira in the pool of these cards, please leave a comment in the chat and I'll grab it and we'll talk about it. But for the meantime, I'm gonna use Scareclaw Lightheart as the Kashtira placement. I'm gonna say the Kashtira is tier 1. When it comes to the different variations of Kashtira, right? Kashtira, I do firmly believe, will be a tier 1 deck. The problem with Kashtira is that it auto loses to Nibiru, Sphere Mode, and to a little bit of a lesser extent, Kaijus, because Kaijus can just, get rid of the Shangri-La and it opens up all the monster zones. Now, obviously, that only works if the Kashtira player doesn't just absolutely pop off with enough extenders to have 5 monsters in their main monster zone and then also the Shangri-La in their extra monster zone, at which point you're forced to only tribute a monster in the main monster zone, right? So, by that extension, obviously, Nibiru and Sphere Mode are going to be a little bit better. But Kashtira, as a pure build, I do believe can still be a tier 1 deck, can still be a good contender. You can't tell me that when the Kashtira deck pops off and can lock out 3 of your main monster zones or spell and trap zones, whatever you decide to do with that, you can't tell me that that's not good. That is disgusting. And the fact that Light Force Sword says banish a card face down, oh cool, I get to rip cards out of your hand. I can attach said face down cards with a Rise Heart so that you never get the cards back if the game somehow goes past turn 4. And then Shangri-La is going to lock out more of your zones, and I'm going to sit there whipping out my diddly and proceed to play with myself, as we used to say on the channel years ago. When it comes to Kashtira tier element, depending on how hard tier element gets hit on the next ban list, that will determine whether or not Kashtira tier element becomes a tier 0 or a tier 1 deck. But in the regards of Kashtira tier element, I'm also going to put that at the tier 1 mark. Barring any big ban list changes, that could potentially become a tier 0 deck as well. Moving on here, Allure Queens, stop it. The deck is garbage. No, you do not go in the rogue strategy. Ishizu tier, Ishizu stuff in general is tier fucking 0. If you have been living under Patrick Starr's rock, I'm here to tell you that it's tier 0. The whole Ishizu engine needs to be banned. It needs to go in the garbage. It needs to be taken out back and have its nut shot off with like a double barrel shotgun. Like, the Ishizu stuff completely changed how the milling aspect works. And it changed the milling aspect because pure milling decks actually became somewhat viable. Like, Runic can not only banish your shit, but then they can also run the Ishizu cards and just mill you out that way. And it's disgusting. you know, they are not only in the regards of Yugioh and Kelbeck, well, even Keldeo Medora, they're not only extenders, but they can also be graveyard interruptions because Keldeo Medora can just shuffle shit back from your grave that you may need. Yugioh is an extender because if a card is milled, then you can special summon it plus another Earth Fairy from the grave. Kelbeck acts as a hand trap and an extender for the next turn. It's absolutely disgusting, and it's honestly some of the most broken things that have been released in Yu-Gi-Oh! Within like the past like 2 to 3, even like 5 years. I have a feeling everything will go to 2. Putting all the Ishizu stuff to 2, though, I don't really feel like solves the issue. It can kind of hurt the consistency a bit, but even then, we've seen some tier decks only play like 2 Yugioh. Some don't even play Yugioh, and they just focus on Kelbeck. Some just max the fuck out and just play 3 of everything. We saw in the OCG where they were playing Exchange of the Spirit. Granted, because it is really broken, it's not that good here in the TCG. But the fact that it is just that broken on that level is insane, and I think it needs to go. And it's tier 0 until it does go. ABCs, same thing with the Therion stuff. These things, these things here are tied at the hip. They're very rogue. They're not ever going to be a tier 1 deck. Altergeister, Booty Booty Butt Cheeks, Amazons, what are you doing? Ancient Gears, what are you doing? The stuff that like is a fucking washing machine and appliances is booty. Arcana Force, this particular card, the World, has been in like Monarch decks in the past because like it literally says that the opponent skips their damn turn. I'm going to put it in the Booty Booty Butt Cheek category though because Arcanas have gotten support years ago, but it's still a very casual deck. You're not going to be winning any big events with it, you know, unless you can consistently summon out the World on your first turn and be able to get the coin toss in your favor consistently on your first turn to get the opponent to skip their turn. There's not really much that you're able to do. And Instant Fusion ban. Instant Fusion, that needs to go. I should have included that on my ban list video. Instant Fusion has been a problem for a while. It needs to go. And the fact that we're getting a trap card that basically is Instant Fusion, it may be getting banned. I'm considering this as Statue Stun. Statue Stun's Booty Booty Butt Cheeks. You know, Statue Stun was an interesting road pick a few years ago. I think when Virtual World was a tier 1 deck in like 2018, 2019 or so. But Statue Stun as a concept really isn't all that good anymore, especially when we have things like Inspector Border, Fossil Dyna, Motto Awado, even like the Brave Engine. Like there were stun decks in the OCG that would just play the Brave Engine with Kaiku and King Tiger Wanghu. And now we're getting the new King Tiger that's like King Tiger Fenghu that kind of acts like Wanghu, but it just decreases the attacks, kind of like a Burden of the Mighty. So Statue Stun just as a concept, I just don't think is able to keep up anymore. Assault modes, stop it. Battery Man, yeah. Let me go pop a couple Duracell batteries in my Wii remote. That's all that you're good for. Cloudians, stop. Like, what are we doing? Yeah, you're gonna make some link materials off your smoke balls. Yeah, okay, pimp. Black Rose, like, I guess generic plant decks? No. Thoughts on Battle Spirit Saga? Please don't ban Instant Fusion. I need my aromas. It's a key card for my combos. Oh, bro, let me pull up I don't know what Battle Spirit Saga is. I'm assuming that's an anime. If so, I have not watched. Been watching Chainsaw Man though. That anime. That's what gets dad hard. And also high off my cancer meds. We were high as fuck earlier. Please be responsible with your meds, you two, ladies and gentlemen. But that's just a side effect of my cancer meds, so we're fine. Don't tell me aromas are not on here. This is 400 plus decks, and you mean to tell me that the person who made this fucking tier list didn't put aromas on here of all things, but yet you put Skull Servants? No. Am I just not seeing it? We're gonna have to go one by one, ladies and gentlemen, because this is too much. Ooh, Bysteals. Let's talk about Bysteals, shall we? Do. Get up here, you dick. Yeah. Okay. So Bysteals as a like a main deck? No, don't play it like that. Bysteals as an engine. Oh, tier 1. Magnemite needs to go to 1 for a reason, and it's gone to 1 in the OCG for a reason, because it not only searches you any Bysteel, because they're all dragons, it searches you any damn dragon, and that's insane. The Bysteals are just better versions of DD Crows, and if you do not have like a Bysteel engine laying around, you've got to get your Bysteel cards. There's a reason why Magnemite and Druid Worm and even Soroiner's a few bucks. But it's why that they're so expensive, because they're just amazing. You could be playing a stun deck with Inspector Borders and Fossil Dynas, and you could throw in like a 9-card package of 3 Magnemite, 3 Druid Worm, 3 Soroiner, and now you've got 9 DD Crows, each on a quick effect, that can just tear Tier Element apart because they're not going to be able to get their effects off because you're just going to banish them. Against Kashtiras, however, you don't want to play Bysteals, right? Because outside of Dimension Shifter, you're not going to have any light or dark targets for the Bysteals to target the Kashtiras because they're all like Earth, fire, wind. Like, they're literally the 4 avatar nations, right? Like, you're not going to be getting your buy steals off. And plus, too, they don't really use the graveyard all that much, so there's not really any reason to use the buy steals in that matchup. What is interesting, though, is if Kashtira will be using something like Gozen Match, because they have so many different attributes, they can easily put multiple different attributes on the board and possibly lock you out of the game. Let's see. Upcoming card game with a bit of Yu-Gi-Oh's blood in it. I actually haven't heard of it. Aroma Jasmine is next to Scythe. Let's talk about that next. Oh, Aroma Jasmine. Okay. So aromas. So let's see here. Please don't ban Instant Fusion. I need it in my aromas. It's a key card for my combo. Zane, I'm sorry to tell you. You know I love you, man. You know I love that you're subbed to the channel, homie. And in fact, I think you're one of my mods. I could be wrong. Aromas are booty, stinky. Go wash your ass butt cheeks, man. Aromas are not going to be doing anything in 2022, 2023. If you go to time, you win the ball game every time, pimps. But, like, outside of gaining life points, what are you really doing? And this is the point that I actually made in a comment to somebody. I forget who it was. It may have been you, Zane. Where someone had mentioned that, generically good cards have, help meta decks, and so because of that, like, they need to be hit. It was something like that. I don't remember the comment off the top of my head. But basically the point that I had made in response to that person was that you have to understand that whenever these generically powerful cards come out, i.e. the Brave Engine, or even Instant Fusion because it's just generically good, cards like Instant Fusion and the Brave Engine do help the rogue decks and these more off the beaten path decks. It brings their power levels from here to, like, let's say here. But then the meta decks are here. Once they get those generic cards, they just skyrocket through the roof. So the power level is, there's no equivalence to it, if that makes sense. You may get more power in your rogue deck to where now, okay, you can kind of keep up with the big boys, but now the big boys, you're finally equal in power, but then once the big boys start using those generically good cards, they just shoot up above you again. So it's like it's always this game of cat and mouse. So for the greater good, a card like Instant Fusion may need to be banned. Or even though the Ishizu Fairies are good in Naturia is mostly rogue, debatably, the Ishizu Fairies still have to go. Oh, well, it's good in my Naturia deck. Yes, it is. But it makes the other decks that are better than Naturia just out of the gate, even pre-Ishizu stuff, that much better, and they need to go. We can't have a game of, oh, well, Naturias can play the Ishizu stuff, but Tier Element can't. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Artifacts, if you're playing them just as a straight deck, no, stop it. Like, they're meant as a sub-engine. Let's see. Spirit Charmers, man, this deck had so much potential. And it's a damn shame. Like, I remember playing Charmer's Stun when the structure deck first came out, and it was so damn cool. I remember stealing wins on EDO Pro when I was playtesting Charmers with a Dogmatica engine. Oh my god, that deck is so much fun. And it's such a damn shame that they did not keep up the support for Charmers. Like, the structure deck helped a lot, don't get me wrong. But, man, once we got, like, a couple new sets in, it fell apart. They didn't keep up with it, and it's a damn shame because it's like they had it, and they just dropped the damn ball. So rest in peace, Charmers. You got your structure deck. I feel like Konami's never going to support you again. Don't underestimate them, pal. I'm testing a Romage combo version. I've realized the deck does so much that makes your opponent so confused they don't know what to hit or negate. True, but you also got to keep in mind which end board is. Like, if you're going against Kashtira, how are you able to handle Kashtira if they lock out your zones? Are you able to beat them down? You may be able to make a good end board, but you need to have a going first and going second plan. Let's see. Chainburn. No, Chainburn's booty butt cheek, especially now that Mystic Mind's gone. Celtic Guardian Stun, what are you doing? No, Celtic Guardian Stun was a thing for 5 minutes in the OCG. Magnet Warriors, stop it. Like, no. Sacred Beasts, stop it. Like, it's cool, but stop it. Boojins, no, they're booty butt cheeks. Blue Eyes, every 7-year-old ever wants Blue Eyes to be good. It's not good. Poker Knights, no, they're booty. They've gotten recent support. What is this? Fucking Ancient Warriors? No, they're liquid ass. Armed Dragon, instant liquid ass. Ben Kaiotake, stop it. What is this? Counter Fairy Stun? No, it's booty butt cheek. Bonding H2O. Yeah, we're gonna be out here playing fucking Hydra Get On and Water Dragon in 2023. Fuck no. Bruh. You know what? If I ever get beat with someone playing Bonding H2O, I want y'all to clip this right now. If I ever get beat by someone playing Bonding H2O, I will personally give that person $500. Because if I'm losing to Bonding H2O, I need to quit this game. Real talk. Let's see here. I don't know what the fuck this is. Amato? Like Mystic Tomato shit? I'm considering... Oh, this is a cherry and motto. So I'm assuming that this is like plants. Stop. BES Zone, like the B3S core deck, whatever. Stop it. Plunder Patrol. Plunder Patrol is definitely rogue, especially with the new, I think it's a Synchro Monster that they're getting in, what do you call it? Photon Hypernova. Couldn't think of the name. It's still a rogue deck. It's still very cool. Don't ask me what the combo lines are. I don't know what it is. And they can play the Brave Engine, which is always good. So yeah, it's definitely rogue. It's pretty cool. Dark Magician. No, it doesn't go here. It doesn't go in Booty. I kind of want to put Dark Magician in the Eye of Timaeus by extension, if I can find it here. I don't even know where the fuck it is. I'm not even going to go and try looking for it. But Dark Magician, I got to put Dark Magician in Rogue. Not because of the fact that it can keep up with the Shizu tier. It's not keeping up with the Shizu tier. Not in this lifetime. But because of the fact that I feel like one day, like genuinely one day, Dark Magician will become some sort of tier 2 or tier 1 deck. Because you got to keep in mind that Konami can make any kind of support that they want, right? And the fact that they give so much support to Dark Magician and Blue Eyes throughout the years tells me that if one day they truly do want this deck to be good, they're going to give it the support to make it good. You know, and the fact that you can play it in honestly so many different ways. Like, you can play it as a stun deck where you play like 6 Floodgates with like Rivalry and Gozen or TC Boo, whatever, or you can go aggressive with like Eye of Timaeus. That's really cool. And so I think that the potential is there for Dark Magician. They just need to exploit that. Let's see. Against Tier, no problem. Let's end on Herald, Aromaseri, Jasmine, Rika Queen, Aromaseri, Sweet, Majorum, something else, Rika Field Spell, 2-set Trash, and Rika Sun. Well, then, yeah, you might as well play... You're playing a Rika deck at that point. Like, yeah, if you're combining it with the Rika Sun Avalon engine, yeah, that's cool. But if you're playing straight Aromage... In fact, I think that's where a lot of people get pissed off in my tier list, like, just as a regular video and not a live stream, because people think, oh, he's an idiot, because Rika Sun Avalon plays Aromacerami, Jasmine, you know, whatever the fuck. If you're playing it as a sub-engine, that is totally different than from playing something as a straight deck. You know what I mean? Like, if an archetype comes out 5 years from now that can abuse Arcana Force the World consistently, then obviously that deck is going to be good. But if you're playing a straight Arcana Force deck, like your 40-card deck is focused on Arcanas, that's garbage. If you're playing a straight 40-card deck that focuses on Aromages, that's not as good as combining it with like a Rika Sun Avalon engine. So yeah, good point on that. That's very true. As a straight deck, though, no. No. We're not out here doing that. Let's see here. So Constellars. So with their new support in Cyberstorm Access, I'm going to make the prediction that they're going to be a good tier 2 deck. I don't know how consistent the detaching 7 materials and skipping the opponent's turn is going to be, but if they can do that consistently without getting Nibiru, which I think the deck can easily get fucking Nibiru from what little I've seen of replays, then it's just hot garbage. But if they can consistently skip the opponent's turn by detaching 7 materials, mwah. It's going to be disgusting. It's going to be AIDS o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Burning Abyss? No, Burning Abyss has fallen off. It's fallen off more than my love life. Draco and Pals. Like I guess the adding Mr. New Draco support. It's Rogue. It's a Pendulum combo deck. I don't know what the fuck it does. Labyrinth with the new support. I think it's going to be Rogue. It's basically Eldritch 2.0. I think that's a fair assessment. Let's see. What the fuck is this? Arch. Isn't this Arch Nemesis Protos? No, stop it. Battle Wasps? No, they're booty. Black Wings, they're liquid ass cheeks with a big old chunk inside. Crystal Beast. Remember when I tried taking this baby back bullshit to a regional? My name's not Neshi. We ain't topping with this shit. I don't use any Sun Avalon cards except the Link 1 tree. I use Rika cards, Predator Plant Engine, Generator Boss, Sylvan Link 2. But most cards are aromas. I mean, hey man, who am I to judge? If you can find consistent success, or if you're able to top a regional or something, then by all means, go for it. It's good. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. As long as you're not saying that this box of friends is good, then, you know, we solid. Box of friends. I remember when that shit was like $30. It was hot garbage. Bruh, take me to church. Cosmic Horror Alien shit. Stop it. Blackluster Soldier. Stop it. No. Cyber Dragons? Oh god, Zane is gonna kill me. Oh, does it go in the ass cheek category? No, I'll put it in Rogue. I'll put it in Rogue only because of the fact that if Kashtira does end with a Shangri-La in the extra monster zone and you open up Cyber Dragon, which you're a Cyber Dragon deck, you should be, then you can just suck it up and make a Mega Fleet and you get your zones back. So, assuming that they don't lock out all 5 of your zones before you're able to summon a monster, then that's cool. And you gotta hope to God that they don't have a Rise Heart on the field to banish your Cyber Dragon face down before you contact Fuse. If that doesn't happen, which I think more often than not, like that's just not going to happen. As soon as you summon the Cyber Dragon, they're going to go Rise Heart Banish. Then, yeah, you do you, boo-boo. But we'll put it in Rogue, even though I think it kind of goes lower. But I don't want to lose subs today. I will be honest, Cyber Dragon was better before. Now they got Power Creep. I think they've been Power Creep for a while, homie. I'm not trying to be a dick, but I'm just being honest. Have about 18 decks right now. Most of them casual levels. Is normal? I mean, if you're a casual player, yeah, I don't hold on to decks because I don't want to lose any value. I used to have like over 3,000 cards. I made like over $2,000 on my collection. I just sold all my stuff. Now I just buy whatever best deck I want to play, or like I'll buy stuff in advance, like with Kashtira. I bought 3 Kashtira unicorns at 13 apiece. Now they're like 25 to 30 bucks. 2 of them showed up in the mail. 1 fucking didn't. I'm kind of pissed, but I'm waiting until the ban list drops, and then I'm gonna pick up my 30 unicorn, see where the prices fall, where the chips fall, where they make, kind of thing. But I just buy whatever best deck I want, and I turn around and sell it. Did that years ago when Zodiac was tier 0. I paid $700 for Zodiac, and I made about half my money back. I was fucking pissed. I lost my ass on Zodiac. Let's see. I don't know what the fuck this card is here, so we're just gonna put it in the stop it category. Like it's not in any meta deck, so stop. Buster Blader is ass. You can't lock people out of the extra deck anymore. A pure frog deck, stop it. Unless you're playing this in tier, you shouldn't be playing D3S frog in tier anymore. What is this? Djinns? Like the Symphony deck? No, stop it. What is this? Arch Nemesis Empress? Stop it. Thunder Family? Stop it. Fire Fists are garbage. Okay, like just no, Cyber Darks. I'm sorry, Zane. No, it goes in the booty butt cheek category. Deskbots, stop it. What are you doing? Get out. Cristrons, yeah, I'll grow wings when that deck becomes good. Let's see, Exodia. Yeah, Mystic Mind is banned. Get the fuck on out. You in the booty butt cheek category. Monarchs, you have to go first. The deck is awful. It goes in the booty butt cheek category. Chronomalies, booty butt cheeks. If you're playing Pure Dangers, no, this is the booty butt cheek category. If you're playing Danger, actually, I take it back. I was about to say if you're playing Danger Dark World, it goes higher, but no, Dark World's liquid ass. No, I don't even care. I love that people hate on me for it because it's like, bro, top an event and just tell me what happens. Final Countdown. No, it goes in the just stop it category. Oh, perfect. Dark Worlds. booty butt cheeks. Dark Worlds or Dark Lords are booty. I'm putting this with Dark Lords. This is like the Forbidden Condemned Witch shit. It's bad. Nurse Raffikial, no, stop it. It's bad. Dragon Maids Dragon Link as a whole has honestly fallen off. Like you don't even see it top anymore. It's booty butt cheeks. Lord Jesus, have we even made a dent in this? Holy shit balls. We haven't even made a dent in this thing, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about Flunder. We got to talk about this here. So Flunder's tier 1. Flunder is still a very solid deck. Depending on ban list hits, like if Stormwinds gets hit and it just gets banned, then that does suck. But like if the deck can still function at full power in that regard, I think it still kind of stands a chance. Not as well if Stormwinds gets banned, because Stormwinds is really the glue that holds that deck together, in my opinion. Like Stormwinds is just disgusting. Let's see. Look, Clockwork Knight made it stronger. If I open it one Cyber Dragon, it's a clean field. I like playing Paleozoic Frog, but they kept limiting Toad. Yeah, that's true. Cyber Dark Control is somewhat decent. Nurse Burn is pretty good, going first especially. If you go first. What happens if you go second and I go, Shangri-La, lock out your zones? Game 2? In my humble opinion. Ooh, Gate Guardian. Let's look at this shit. So, people are going to hate my ass. Oh, Jesus, take the wheel. So unless, let's get this out of the way first, okay? Everybody relax your anus. Gemini is one card almost meta, I guess. Well, we'll get to Gemini in a sec. So, I'm going to put this out there. I do not believe that the Maze of Memories Gate Guardian support is like even going to push this deck to Rogue. Only because of the fact that the support that they would have to give Gate Guardian would have to be so absolutely disgusting to push it even into Rogue or Tier 2 level that it would basically be so good that it could generically be good in any deck to where you would see meta decks playing a Gate Guardian sub-engine. So like, for example, like the Bysteals are so good that they can be thrown in almost any deck. I feel like that's the type of support that Gate Guardian would need in Maze of Memories to be anywhere at all competitively viable. And I would love to see Gate Guardian in like an event coverage like feature match, live stream, or an article where like Jason Grabbermeyer is sitting there typing out, he summoned Gate Guardian and attacked for game. Like, I would love that. I'm so excited for Maze of Memories, even just to have Gate Guardian like as a casual deck to play on EDO Pro and stuff. But I just don't see it, man. I think they're going to go the route of like ABCs, but not just one fusion in the form of ABC Dragon Buster. They're going to give Gate Guardian like multiple fusions and make it a contact fusing thing, and it's just going to suck. Rest in peace, Gate Guardian. I could be totally wrong. We don't know what's in Maze of Memories. I could be totally wrong. I do hope that they get some at least decent support where, like, at least on a local level, you could do something. You mentioned Geminis. Where the hell is Gemini? What the hell is this? This is Gaia the Fierce Knight? That's some dope-ass artwork. Yeah, that's Gaia the Fierce Knight. That's actually kind of dope. It goes in the stop it category. You're not doing with that. Final, almost said Final Destiny. Destiny board, stop it. No. Activate Heartbeat. Shuffle back your Destiny board. GG. Dinomorphia. You take an extra 2 minutes for every turn, and you win in time. I'm kidding. You don't do that. You get disqualified. Dinomorphia, honestly, is booty butt cheeks. I think they're getting some new support, but you're not keeping up with tier. So Gishki is getting new support in the form of the new Ritual Monster. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that they're Rogue. We could potentially see them being played in Sprite. That would be interesting. It's very much a toss-up, though, because, again, and I know I keep on saying this, but it's like trying to catch a falling sword. It's all ban list dependent. If we get a ban list that, you know, is a scorched earth type of ban list, like a shit ton of stuff get banned, like that should happen. With the new Gishki Ritual Monster, we can maybe see Sprite do something. Zeal Gigas is a disgusting card. You can't tell me a Ritual Monster with, like, what is it, 3,500 attack? That's a massive, like, OTK boss monster isn't good, because on paper it's good. They just need better support around it. At the same time, Gishki also comes from a time where hard once per turns really weren't a thing. So keep that in mind. If Konami makes a continuous spell that allows each card to do an extra normal summon, but for each unique name and for each extra normal you draw one card, that would make Gemini meta. I mean, true. You got a good point. Well, now you're also getting the Morganite spell in Cyberstorm Access to give yourself 2 normal summons a turn. So there you go. Let's see. Eldritch. Eldritch has fallen off. Remember when I came in 18th place with that 60-card branded Eldritch deck and people didn't know what my shit did? Yeah, good times. It's in the booty butt cheek category now. God, do I have to open up a new category just to, like, make room? No, we'll leave it like this. Hand Artifact Trap Tricks. Nah, you go in the stop it category, my friend. Evil Swarms. Evil Swarms? No, stop it. What is this? The Arcbrave Dragon? No, that's not Arcbrave Dragon. What the fuck is that? That's the, that's like the Floodgate Dragon, like, that your opponent can't special summon. I don't know what it is. It's bad. What the hell is this shit? What is that? Fucking Dino Wrestlers? No, Dino Wrestlers are bad. Why is Felgrin in here? Stop it. Like, that's not even a deck. Like, that, no, that's garbage. What the hell is this? I don't even know what that is. That Suship? Oh, Duston. Dustons. Yeah, okay, bro. I'm gonna dust you up into the vacuum cleaner. Yeah, okay. Ice Jades? No, Ice Jades are liquid ass cheeks. Like, they're the liquid ass that you have after you go for a 10-mile run. Like, that's awful. Flower Guardians, stop it. You don't even belong in the booty budget category. Earthbound Immortals, stop it. Like, you're not in the anime. Digital Bugs, yeah, I'm gonna go make a digital bug. Where do you put Nethabus? I don't even know where the hell Nethabus is on here. I know that Nethabus is played in this deck. I forget what it's called. I know it's bad. Flame Guardian? No, it's not Flame Guardian. I don't remember what this. Oh, Fire Kings. Fire Kings. Fire Kings have not had support in years. They're not good. Nethabus by extension. My buddy was playing like a Nethabus like Sword Soul deck on Dueling Nexus like 6 months ago, and he's like, "Bro, this deck is good," and I'm like, "It's not," but okay. Whatever you say, Sugar Bear. Like anything's good if you play casual. What the hell is this? Elephant arm? What the hell is this? No, stop it. No one's playing that. DDDs. Nope. It's still booty butt cheeks. I say this every single tier list, and I'm gonna say it here. If you paid $25 for the spreadsheet for DDD combos, you repeat with me, you wasted your fucking money. Because now the deck is liquid ass and you paid for a spreadsheet and you wasted your fucking money. And people are like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is too expensive. Yeah, because you wasted it on bullshit. Ah, Lord have mercy. Dino also works with Nephidus. I'm sorry, man. Nephidus aren't. They're not good. They're not good. Chaos Space. What is this supposed to represent? I don't. So, side note on this tier list, whoever made this, why did you put like random fucking cards in here that just don't make any goddamn sense? Like, is this supposed to be for like a chaos deck? Like, no, that's garbage. Evil Heroes. Evil Heroes need better support, ladies and gentlemen. I loved Evil Heroes growing up. I remember playing Dark Gaia OTK back in like 2008, 2009. That was one of my most fun decks ever. I love Evil Heroes, and I hate that they're booty. Oh, this is the Digimon archetype. I forget what they're called. They're bad. They were a cool dinosaur engine back in the day with like Evil Swords. That's what it is. Yeah, Evil Swords are terrible. They need better support. Logia and Dolk are still amazing cards, but everything around them sucks. Like you're better off just activating or summoning Rescue Rabbit and tributing for like 2 Caboozles. Gandora, stop it. Fishboard, like a fish deck, like maybe Goaty. You know what? I'm gonna put Fishboard Blaster in the Rogue because I'm considering that this is like Goaty, Deep Sea King, Kaleocanth, Fish OTKs type stuff. Just this person doesn't know how to pick cards for their tier list. Chaos must be. Evil Hero Extra Link 2 is broken. Yeah, but like a straight hero deck is better. Like that's what I mean. Like if you're playing like straight heroes with Dark Law and Stratos and stuff, then you're good. Like if you're playing straight evil heroes, I don't feel like you're gonna see as much success on the consistency level compared to like just regular straight heroes. Straight heroes though, speaking of which, they are a rogue deck. They're a solid rogue deck. I don't know why this person has Stratos twice, but we're gonna move on down to the bottom. Oh my god, we still have not made. Oh my god, we have not made any dent in this thing. All right, let's go ahead and keep on going through. For hires are booty. Noble Knights, stop it. They're bad. What is this? Abyss Actors? Abyss Actors are bad. There may be going to be a rogue deck with Kashtira, but I don't see it. Yang Zing? No, they're in the booty butt cheek category. It's been too dang long. You ain't never coming back. What is this here? Oh, this is the Dino Mist deck. No, Dino Mists are terrible. Dogmatica. As a pure deck, no. As a rogue engine, yes. Dogmatica is still very, very good. So Drytron. Does anyone know what happened to Drytron? I think we lost Drytron at the club. It's still a rogue deck. It's got 3 Benten. I think it's one of those situations where honestly you're better off playing something like Flunder, and then you don't have to go through all these fucking combos. Like if you want an easy deck to play instead of having to combo all over the board with Drytron just to like hope that your board sticks. Like, just play Flunder. Like, you're just better off playing Flunder. There's not as much work involved. Hero deck or Neos hero deck? No, you're straight playing Heroes. Neos is still not good. Ooh, speaking of that, did this person hopefully put Neos in here? No. We're going to have to go through, like, from top to bottom at this point. I don't know what this card is, but it's Pendulum Dragons. No one's playing that, and that's bad. Dijins? No one's playing Dijin. No one's doing that. A straight Cyber Angel deck is bad. If you're playing it in Drytron, it's actually pretty solid. Vampires, stop it. No. Put this up in the booty category. We'll put this up in the booty category too. Pendulum Magician? Pendulum Magician's fallen off. I'm going to put in the Rogue, though. I'll put in Rogue. Because banlist depending, it might come back. What is this? World Chalice? What does that say? Oh, no, this is FA. No, stop it. FA's bad. Flame Bells are bad. What is this? Fortune Ladies. No, get that shit out of my face. Again, G-Nex Ally. Why do you have Ally Justice twice? Oh, well, because that's G-Nex Ally. Yeah, I guess. No, it's bad. Gladiators are awful. Goaties. They've done some tops. I'll put them in Rogue, I guess. It's not that good. Pure Kaijus? No, Kaijus are fucking trash. Even when Kashtira comes out, I feel like you're better off playing Sphere Modes, Lava Golems, or Nibiru than playing Kaijus. Like that's just my humble opinion. What the hell is this? Oh, Apple Magician Girl. No, we've already talked about Dark Magician. We'll put it in the butt cheek category. We're gonna actually open up another zone. We've got so many here. The toilet is overflowing. So this is for even more of the bad because a lot of these decks are shit and it's making the toilet overflow. Let's see, what is this? Blue Dragon. I don't even know what that says. It says Blue Dragon, that's bad. What is this even? I can't read these cards. Oh, this is Dododo, that's bad. Dragoonity, the toilet's really overflowing here, guys. Synchron, the toilet's overflowing. We already talked about Fortune Lanes. Why is that in here twice? So Photons, literally we have a set called Photon Hypernova. And it does not help Photons at all. They're still bad. Again, the toilet's overflowing. Drytron lost its relevance after losing that fairy, which adds you 2. Oh yeah, Eva. But for a while it was a rogue deck until we got Magnificent Mavens. Is there a Clear World deck? I doubt it. I don't see Clear World on here. Oh, here's Horus Servant. That's Nethabis, right? Yeah. No, it's bad. Bamboo? No, stop it. Gear Gigant? No. Gadgets? No. Like that. There's so much shit in the game. Hazy Flame. This is terrible. Again with the Yamato shit. Why? What is this? Isn't this like a Cybers card? No, we already talked about this. Like, no. The deck's garbage. Like, we already said that Cybers is rogue. Gunkin Suship. I want this deck to be good so bad. I know that my inner bad player is showing, but I want Suship to be a good deck one day. Golden Castle of Strongberg. Unless you're playing it in Grimaju, you're doing it wrong. Grimaju? So here's the thing. I don't know why more people aren't doing this. Grimaju is honestly a solid rogue deck. I'm not going to lie. Also, I love how little there is in the tier 0 through 2 category compared to all the rogue and just liquid ass in the game. Helios the Primordial Sun. You are playing on the playground, my guy. Goki. You can't U-Link me and you don't have Rongo Bongo, so you may want to pick a different deck. Gem Knights. You don't have Brilliant Fusion. I'm not sure why you want to play Garnet. Gradius is option. It's called option because you literally have better options to play. Infernities, they make all the support hard once per turns because Konami knows what they did. They made the shit too broken. Hyper Psychic Blaster. Stop that shit. Metal Foes, I remember when that deck was tier 1, now it's hot garbage. You gotta love how things change. What does it say? Oh, Familiar Possessed. We already talked about Charmers, they're bad. Lasso Cell? I don't know what that is, that's bad. Aquamancer, I literally don't know what that card is, it's bad. I'm actually waiting for Clear World support. I love that deck with a passion and it's unique. It's a control deck that applies control depending which attributes are on the field. I remember my dad used to play that field spell in his burn deck back in the day. It's not very good anymore. It was interesting tech back in the day. Koitsu, haha. We actually talked about this in Go Control, but it's bad. It's very bad. I wish that we had the creator god of like Harakiri in the TCG. But even then, the Egyptian gods can't do shit. So, yeah. The Egyptian gods need some broke-ass support to actually be good. Maybe with the Morganite card, we'll see something. Everybody was hyping up, what was this deck? I can't even read it. Oh, Megaliths. Yeah, no, Megaliths turned out to be hot ass. The Fossil Fusions are bad. Frightfurs are bad. Mathmex. We already talked about Mathmech being rogue. I'm not going to put that up in the butt cheek category. Or I'm not going to put it in the rogue category because we already talked about it. Again, with the Infernobles, like, they're bad. Goki Pole? No, stop it. Isn't this like the Goyo Guardian Fusion? Stop it. Gradles are garbage. Stop. Like, no one's dealing with that today. No, you go in the butt cheek category. Heroic Champions. Sure, pimp. You playing on the playground. You do you. What is this? Herald? We already talked about Drytron with that. I'm just going to put that in the butt cheek category. Oh, I'll put it up here with... no, I'll just put it in the butt cheek category. I'm not going to waste my time. Let's see. Light Swarms. How the mighty have fallen. Who remembers when Light Swarm was tier 0? I remember when Light Swarm was tier 0. It's in the Booty Booty Butt Cheeks now. Rest in peace, Light Swarm. It's a damn shame. Inferno Tempest. No. There are many better ways to play something like Grimaju. Penguin Soldier? What are we doing? Just stop it. Huge Revolution! No. It's... Why? Like, what are we doing here in 2023, ladies and gentlemen? Jesus Christ. Infernoids, you don't have that ass looks thicker anymore, aka that grass looks greener. What is this? Demise? Is this Demise King of Armageddon? Yeah, Demise King Armageddon. Bro, I remember playing Demise OTK back in the day. Too bad it's garbage. Um, this is the new fusion archetype thing. No, it's bad. Tenyi, you better be playing it in Sword Soul or it's bad. We need to move these up to the butt cheek. Yeah, we'll just move them here. I don't feel like scrolling all the way back up. Did this person put Sword Soul in this tier list? I'm gonna laugh my ass off if they didn't. Whatever. Finian the Great Sphinx. No, it needs more Pyramidolite support. What is this card? I can't read it. It's bad. Jiracs are bad. Ghost Tricks are bad. Prophecy, you got back Judgment, and you have literally done nothing. Literally nothing at all. Butt cheek category. Inzectors. Ha! Remember that create a card? Didn't do a damn thing. Iron Chains? No. Chalice Slime? No. What is this card? Oh, Ignite. No, Ignite is terrible. The deck has a card that allows you to decide what attribute battles what. You can declare fire battles win. This makes your opponent monster battle each other. You don't lose any monster. Very fun. You know me. I'm more on the competitive side. It's cute. I'll give it that. It's cute. Infinitrax. With Therions? No, with Therions are still booty butt cheeks. I love that round 1 of that regional I went to with Sprite when I went 3-0 before losing out. I love that my round 1 opponent took 15 minutes for his first fucking turn game 1 and then tried to tell me I was slow playing. I wanted to backhand the shit out of him. Like, I'm not gonna lie, he was a dick. Let's see. Luna Lights. Where you at, Capital G? Your favorite deck is bad, bro. Malefics. No. They go in the stop it category. Cosmos. I remember getting an invite with Cosmo, and now they're booty butt cheeks. They haven't gotten any new support since release. Do you believe that? Mother Spider. We're out here playing spiders now, apparently. No. Deck's bad. Odd Eyes. No. You're better off playing Pendulum Magicians. Good lord, this tier list is getting thick. It is getting thick. Ooh, finally, something that we can put in the rogue category. Oh my lord, we have to go all the way up. Okay, so Naturia being rogue. Now we can actually have a discussion. So, Naturia with the Ishizu Fairies is disgusting. The mirror match with Tyr is kind of ew. But Naturia being able to make a comeback as a rogue deck is really cool. Like, the combos it can do are just disgusting. I think the deck's a lot of fun. It's going to be a damn shame when it falls off the map again because the Ishizu cards all get banned. Runic is very much rogue. Milling people out, though, and having all the floodgates in the world is hilarious. Gozen, Rivalry, TC Boo, Messenger, and a Majesty Speed. And you just sitting there like, I'm going to go make me a pizza, bro. And you gotta hope that you don't banish all 3 of your runic fountains with desires, or you better hit a desires off of like a Hugin or a terraforming before you do that. Let's see. Can I ask you to make a section called Pits of Hell? You need to have that criteria for specific decks. Sure. Let's make a row titled Pits of Hell. This is evolving on the fly, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we'll use that since the toilet has overflowed so bad in our tier list that we are now going into the pits of hell. Starting off with Guardians, that literally the pits of hell. Kokimiru is the pits of hell. Jinzo actually topped a regional a few years ago. I actually have a deck profile of that on the channel. Runics to pits of hell. No, Runic's a good deck. We're gonna say pits of hell for like stuff that just like needs support. Actually, tell you what, just for you, Zane. You've been subbed to the channel for a while, homie. We'll put in Pits of Hell just for you. It is a good solid rogue deck. These 3 decks they need more support. Jinzo did top a regional a few years ago. It was really cool to see. I actually covered it on my channel, or on the channel, I should say. Not that it really matters. Lair of Darkness, Pits of Hell. Everybody tries to break this card every format, and they're all met with the same thing. It is terrible. Valiants. They apparently did something like last week. It's still Pits of Hell. The deck's not good. Heroes, we already talked about Heroes. They're a decent rogue deck. We're just going to put it on up there. Mystic Mind. Ha! Definitely Pits of Hell. Shit's banned now. Horus level up shit. Pits of Hell. Lava Voles, Pits of Hell, they're bad. Samurais, unless you're stacking your deck, the deck is bad. Literally, the joke back in the day was like, unless you're stacking your deck, Samurais are bad because they were so inconsistent. Lycanthrope, why the fuck is this here? The deck's bad. I don't even know what deck you could even make with this card. The card itself is garbage. Machinas, if you're playing it with Therions, it's cool, but like you're also playing Infinitrax by that point, like by extension. Libromancers. So with the new Makonko stuff, I know I talked about the Bamboo Sword turn skip thing, and it does play a Libromancer engine. So I'm going to put it here in Rogue because maybe it might make a splash here in the TCG. It's really hard to tell at this point. Red Eyes, no, Pits of Hell, they're garbage. Dude, that deck needs to burn. Which deck? Oh, Mystic Mine, probably. Why Burning Abyss no die? Burning Abyss no die? We should put that in the Pits of Hell. The deck is garbage. It's been garbage for years. Time Lords, hot garbage. Mecha Phantom Beast? No, they're terrible. What card is this? I can't even read this card, but I know it's bad. Straight Nightmares are bad. Mermaid's banned for a reason. Live Twins. So as a straight deck, this is funny. So with Live Twins, Evil Twins, whatever you want to call it, as a straight deck, they're hot garbage. As a engine with Sprite, they are still garbage because like that version's not even played anymore. Invoked will always be a good Rogue engine. It will forever be in Rogue. I do not care what anybody says. We'll just put it all the way on up there in Rogue. Let's see. This is, what, Virtual World, I think? Lyralusic? Lyralusic Tri-Brigade is booty butt cheeks. I do not care that I lost to it today while playtesting Kashtira, because that's only my own damn fault because I was playing Nibiru and I shouldn't have been playing Nibiru. The deck is garbage. I don't care what anyone says. Neospatians. Neospatians belong in the booty butt cheek category. They've gotten new support and they're still god-awful. Dark Scorpions. What are you doing? You belong in the Pits of Hell. You're bad. True Dracos. We'll do this by extension too. True Dracos Masterpiece is banned for a reason. I went against the deck today and I swiftly 2-0'd him with Kashtiras. It was hilarious because if you want to get any sort of advantage with Dracos, if I have Fenrir on the board, then you just go, I'm going to activate my True Draco Monsters effect to get out of spell trap, and I'm going to go, okay, Fenrir, banish your card face down. Like, I win. What is this? Melfi? Melfis are garbage. No. And Pearlies, by extension, are also garbage. Yeah, that's right. We don't have amazing defenders on here. It doesn't matter because all of the decks that are coming out in Amazing Defenders are all booty butt cheeks. Makonko will maybe, like, do something in, like, some sort of FTK strategy. Maybe. What is this? Oh, Seal Master Messai. This is awful. Like, no, it's garbage. So Spirals, they literally have an equip card that's a win condition. Like, it just says you win the duel. It's terrible. It was interesting as a skill drain rogue deck several years ago, but it's bad. Moki Moki has always been bad. Gravekeepers, straight Gravekeepers, no. No. There was a Yugioh that I knew years ago whose favorite deck was Gravekeepers. I wonder where he's at now, because Gravekeepers are hot garbage. In my opinion, Gravekeepers are rogue now due to tier. Yeah, but if tier goes first, how do you win? As I said with Dark World, that everybody got all pissed off about because I couldn't relax the Uranus, I ask again, how do you beat tier? And to quote myself even further, I said, like, seriously, well, how do you beat tier? What's your plan against tier? Nah, you have to have, for a deck to be good right now in the tier 0 format, and even by extension going into Photon Hypernova format with Kashtira, you have to be able to have a good game plan going first against tier element / Kashtira, and also going second. That is what defines a good Yu-Gi-Oh deck. Ojamas, no. All your support is like Armed Dragon shit. Melodious, no. Abyss, I don't even know what this shit's called. Mermail, I can't even think of the name. I don't know what this card is, but it's bad. Mech Knights, they have to go second or they lose. You might as well play Grimaju. Like, there's no reason. Why is Monk Fighter in here? Stop it. Morphtronics are still bad. Telephon's just a good FTK card. Mutants, they topped one regional, and all of a sudden they think they're king of the world. No, it's garbage. We already talked about, what do you call it? Pendulum Magician. I'm just putting this here in the Pits of Hell because it's a degenerate combo deck, and also we already said it can be kind of a rogue deck. Numeron as an engine, even as an engine, I don't feel like it's that good. Going second, you can OTK, but it's like, why are you going to try Numerons when Grenmaju, I feel like, just does it better, debatably. This is Quintet Magician. This is the Oh my god, it's on the tip of my tongue. They can activate their spell and traps from the hand. It's bad. Magic Specter's awful. I don't even know what this card... What is this card? I can't even read it. It's bad. Straight Mist Valleys are god-awful. Not every deck is built to both go second and first. Right, but also not every Yu-Gi-Oh deck is evenly made. Like, no deck is created equally. So, like, you're going to have decks that belong in the pits of hell or that go in the toilet is overflowing or in the booty butt cheeks category because they just can't keep up with the current meta. That's not to say in, like, 5 years from now, like, the deck may get new support and all of a sudden it's a tier 1 deck. You know, anything's possible. You know, decks move in and out of the format like, you know, every ban list change, right? So at the end of the day, you have to kind of accept the fact that unless you're throwing maybe a sub-engine into like a tier 1 deck, then the deck itself won't really see a lot of success. You know, if you combine Galaxy with Blue Eyes, that's a pretty cool deck. But if you're playing straight Galaxy, why would you do that when you can combine it with Blue Eyes and it's just a better deck overall? That's the key with, like, especially whenever doing your like tier lists and stuff. That's like what makes a Yu-Gi-Oh deck bad and like what makes it good. You know, I'm kind of playing it up because I mean I'm just having fun here. I'm joking around with you guys. But like in all seriousness, like that's really what separates a good Yu-Gi-Oh deck from a bad one. You know, like is Koitsu? You can't tell me Koitsu's good in 2023, but because that it doesn't have the same support as say fucking tier, does that mean I'm gonna put in the tier 1? No, because it's garbage. Like no one's playing that card in 2023. Like, do I wish every card got equal playtime? Sure, but that's just not realistic. Nordics. So shout out to my buddy who topped with Nordics that we interviewed on the channel. We actually ended up becoming friends. Haven't talked to him since that interview. I think he's just been busy with life. I hate to say it, but it goes in booty butt cheeks. When he topped that regional in Canada, it was all pre-Ishizu stuff. Now that Ishizu's out, I just feel like it doesn't really stand a chance. But it was cool to see top. Good on him. Hope he's doing well. Utopia as a straight deck. No, it's terrible. We're not the anime character out here. Elder Entities, as a thought, was the only thing good in that. Necroz, you're not tier 0 anymore. You belong in booty butt cheeks. Eh. Good lord. Let's see. Decks need weaknesses or it's not fair. Imagine a deck that nothing stops it, nothing can negate it or bounce it or remove it. Would that be fun? I mean, that was pretty much Dragon Ruler format 2013. It was either mirror match or bust, or spell books and you went first and bust. So, I mean, welcome to Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Someone commented on my Master Duelist Terrible video and said, I was playing a deck or whatever, and he's like, I set a card, and on turn 2 I lost. And I'm like, welcome to Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Most games go to 2 turns before the game's over. That's just how it is. It's, you know, there's an argument to be made for old school Yu-Gi-Oh! Versus Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! That's just how the game has become now. You know, the skill in it is, hey, can you adapt? Can you make a deck to where it can do that, where like your opponent just can't respond to it and you win? Like that's cool if you're able to come up with a deck like that. Is it toxic? Sure. And that's where the ban list comes in and fixes it. What is this here? This is some sort of CXYZ card. It's bad. Yeah, Crooked Cook definitely goes in the Pits of Hell category. But it's nice now because Runic is a thing, so you're not going to be able to Crooked Cook lock someone out and just hope to draw into Exodia. Like, that's just not a thing. Ronin Raccoon Sandayu. It is in the toilet is overflowing category. Huh, hey, look, it's Mako Tsunami's new cards. No, they're terrible. It was a control deck for like a day. That was about it. Performance and Pals. No, it's bad. Again, Galaxy Eyes are bad. Punk as an engine? Dude, Punk as an engine has fallen off, ladies and gentlemen. Like, it's not even Rogue. It's booty now. Like, it's just not a thing. I think that was really mostly because of Halki Fibrax. Paladin Oracle. We already talked about Dark Magician. It's not good. This is, I think, Spirit Charmer. It's not good. Halki Fibrax got banned. Hyperion's not anything. Gimmick Puppets, no. Heraldics, no. The fuck is this? Ocean Keeper? We already talked about fish. Agadodike, or as I call it, Oduadic. Oduadic is bad. Orcus, Heartpour is still banned for reasons. It's not good. Paleo Frogs, unfortunately, have really fallen off. It's really just, it's liquid ass. Oh man, Orcus, I feel bad for them. No heart. Shit, I don't feel bad. I hated that format. I don't ever want to see Orcus again. Some people are like, oh, unban Heartpour. I'm like, fuck that. Cleaforts have really fallen off. But that's fine with me because I did not want to deal with, what do you call it? Towers Turbo. So, Sun Avalon. This is going in the rogue strategy because this covers Rika Sun Avalon and Rika Sun Avalon as actually Rika Sun Avalon we're gonna put in tier 2 because this is this is looking very empty up here. Rika Sun Avalon's a cool tier 2 deck. Good luck with the tier matchup, that's all I gotta say. Summon Skull. Get out of here, Summon Skull. Punishment Dragon. This is just Light Sworns, but with a different coat of paint called Twilight Sworn. It's bad. Pitch Black Power Stone. Spell counters. It's bad. What is this? Perform Age Trapeze Magician? What the fuck is this? Pepe 2016? No, like you ain't playing that. What is this card? I think that's a Libra. No, that's not a Libromancer. I can't even read that card. It's bad. This is some Fossil Fusion. It's really shit. This is Karakuri. Awful. Photon Strike Bouncer. We already talked about Photons. Phantom Sky Blaster. I don't know why that's in here. Deck's bad. Again, Mermails and Abyss by extension are bad. Psyframes are god awful. Raid Raptors. You just want to play this in your extra deck for Waking the Dragons. Slimes. Again, we talked about the god cards. They're really awful. Resonators are god awful. Play it as a sub engine. What is this fusion? I can't even read it. It's awful. Phantom Knight or Phantom Rock Lizard. Deck's bad. Prank Kids. How the Mighty Have Fallen. Predaplants. If you're playing this as a sub engine, you're better off playing a different sub engine because it's really inconsistent. Red Dragon Archfiend. The deck is bad. Red Eyes Black Dragon. I'm literally gonna go out of my way to put this in Booty Booty Butt Cheeks because Red Eyes is not good. Some TCG player wrote an article and built a Red Eyes deck, and I tried it and it was awful. I'm sorry, but it's true. Karibos, what are you doing? Now, we already talked about Dark Magician. I said I was going to put Eye of Timaeus in the rogue category. It's just Dark Magician by extension. We already talked about Dark Magician. I'm just going to move it up here to the rogue category. So Dark Magician ain't feeling lonely. Here we go, rogue. Why is this in here? Poton? No, stop. Reptilians are awful. No. I don't even remember what the fucking deck's even called. We already talked about Constellar. Satellar Knights, by extension, I think they will be a decent rogue to tier 2 deck with the new support in Cyberstorm. For the time being, it does go in the Booty Booty Butt Cheeks category. I don't even know what the fuck that is. That's bad. Power Tools? No. Prediction Princess? No. Like, stop. I was actually trying to build it, but got Cyber Dragon Orchest. Oh my god. Ritual Beast loop for days, baby. I remember those days. That shit was toxic. Salad? So someone will always break Salad. I don't care what anyone says. There's always going to be, as I've said before, there's always going to be that one guy in the room that plays Salad and somehow beats me with it, but just doesn't beat anybody else. Someone will always top with Salad, and I'm always the one that fucking loses to it. I hate Salad with a passion. This is like part of Digital Bugs or something. It's bad. Remember when this was played in the 5Ds anime? It's awful. I don't know why this jar shit's in here. I don't know why this is here. That's bad. That's Starry Night or something. Shaddolls have really fallen off. Sharks are bad. This is one of those Prediction Princess things. It's bad. Shunrise are god-awful. Skull Servants are awful. Cyborg, no. This, no. Sky Strikers, they are definitely a rogue deck. Finally, something to talk about here, ladies and gentlemen. All the way up here into rogue. They just need to get their 3 engage back. And plus, they're also getting new support, so they're definitely a good rogue deck. Scraps, no, stop it. Dinosaurs. Every time I play against a deck and I hit them with D-Shifter, they rage quit. Spirals are bad. They did like a little bit in the OCG. Sprites. Here we go. Finally, something in tier 1 that we can actually talk about. So, Sprites going into Photon Hypernova format, I feel like is still going to be pretty good. It's just a matter of how hard will it or will it not get hit on a ban list, and it could also potentially use the new Gishki Ritual and the Gishki cards by extension to be even better. So I think, you know, barring any just massive changes on the ban list, I think it's going to be a solid tier 1 deck. It's fantastic. I mean, they're also getting the new Gigantic Champion Exceed in, I believe, Photon Hypernova, so that's just going to make the deck even better. So it's like, hello, free chicken tendies. Adding Nister has really fallen off. When Mystic Mind was still around, if they got out their 6,000 attack link 6, you could literally just activate Mystic Mind and they just look at you fucking pissed. And it's the best feeling in the world. It's like chewing 5 gum. I'm not going to do heroes again because we already talked about it. I just want to get it on out of here. Stardust decks. Why are you playing Stardust? Star Seraphs. Excuse me. Star Seraphs used to be a really cool like level 4 engine. It's really bad. I don't know what this is, but it's bad. I don't know why you're playing this statue thing. It's bad. We already talked about Dragon Link. They fell off. Trap Monsters in general really fallen off. Sub-Terror is god-awful. You're playing this probably in like rank 10 trains, and rank 10 trains as a deck is really bad. Sophia Chord is god-awful. Speedroids, stop it. Power Rangers are bad. Zark, it's getting new support, but like I don't know if Pendulums are really gonna play that. Like the card itself isn't, I feel like, all that much to write home about. Like, okay, Kaiju, Sphere Mode, a Rise Heart, hello. Let's see here. Battle Guard, why is this in the tier list? Sword Soul, finally something that we can move up the list. A sword. Oh shit, where did it go? Oh, Sword Soul is very much rogue. Still rogue. Depending on what happens on a ban list, it could maybe move up the tier list a little bit. They're also getting that new Ringworm card, but that's not till Cyberstorm access, so we'll have to see what happens with that. But a very good rogue deck and a very cheap deck as well. Volcanics are terrible. Virtual World, terrible. To quote Capital G in one of his replays after that, what is this called? After that cubic shit, I'm not surprised. But cubics are god awful. You might as well play Numeron if you want to play a big OTK deck. We already talked about a Romage. We already talked about Time Lords. I don't know why you're playing this fusion card. I remember back in the day, Asian Eyes showed off this fusion, and you could make this fusion, albeit it was really inconsistent. And then you played this trap card called like Tornado or something, and it took all the cards in your graveyard and shuffled them back into the deck, and you would just draw and pass. This Knight of Destiny is basically just a worse version of Crooked Cook. Like, that's literally all it is. And you would just stall out the opponent. Super Heavy Samurai, I don't care, they get new support, they're still bad. No. Butterfly Wings, whatever, is awful. Here's tier. It is about damn time. I play Salad, Blaze Dragon, Exorcist, or 1v games, no joke. If you find Infernity, it's best put in Rogue. No, Infernity's not Rogue, ladies and gentlemen. Infernity is very much booty butt cheeks. It cannot keep up with the current meta today. It just can't. Like, if you go to a YCS or a regional, you're not going to see Infernity. No. Infernity is not good. They need Launcher back at 3 and Archfiend back at 3. They need all their stuff back at 3 to even be part of the conversation. I'm sorry, but no, Infernity is not good. No. You will never see my ass take Infernity to a regional. Dragon Rulers in general, I think one day we could see the Dragon Rulers come back, but they go in the booty butt cheek category. Let's see. TGs in general? No. We already talked about Fabled. The Mako Tsunami shit we already said is bad. Phantom Knights, how the mighty have fallen, right? Like, we were thinking that the Brave Engine was going to make this deck amazing. It's turned out to be an inconsistent pile of shit. This is the demon gods from the Yu-Gi-Oh manga. They're bad. I don't even know what this card is. I think that this is a Labyrinth card. It's bad. I think this is a digital bug card. It's bad. Don't play Vendreads. They're bad. Don't play this thing. It's bad. Don't play Boombox and Beatbox. Symphonics. No, it's bad. Relinquish is bad. Thunder Dragons as a sub-engine is still kind of cool, but a straight engine? No, you don't even have Colossus. It's bad. Toad just goes in with Sprite. That's all it is. Trap Trick, even after the structure deck, is still hot garbage. It's actually kind of funny. Treasure Panda, even in Exodia deck, it's bad. Toon World is bad. Why is this here? It's bad. Sphinx are bad. We already talked about Tri-Brigade. Trickstar is very much booty butt cheeks. I remember coming in, like, what was it, 18th, 14th place at a regional with Team Samurai X1's Trickstar build. And I went X and 2. I lost round 1 to Black Wings, and then I lost like round 5 to True Draco, and I beat everything else. And this was when Zodiacs were tier 0. We were just getting the first set of Link monsters. Time Thief as a deck is bad. What is this card? Teardrop the Rika Queen. We already talked about Rika Sun Avalon. It's a solid rogue deck. Unchained, even as a sub-engine, is terrible. Umbral Horror is bad. This bear is terrible. Trishula, why are you playing Ice Barriers? The deck is still bad. It had 2-card combos for 5 minutes. Venomonog is terrible. The Vernoliths as an engine are very much rogue. The problem is the fact that they're inherent -1s, they really do lose to things like Ash Blossom, and it makes them very difficult to play because just hitting an Ash Blossom makes the deck as a whole, whatever it's being played in, is very difficult. I saw Relinquish topping somewhere. They have strong cards. Maybe a locals. I have not seen Relinquish top a regional. If it was topping a regional, I'd be copying it. I'd be net decking that and trolling with it. What what is this card? Oh, the ace deck, whatever it's called. UAs, you know, ultra athletes are bad. Is this Blackwing? Oh no, this is Harpies. Harpies are terrible. Get the fuck on out of here. Vision Heroes. We already talked about heroes as a whole. You just need to play like a straight hero deck, not Vision Heroes. The Brave Engine. We have to go all the way back up to our damn tier list here. Oh my god. So the Brave deck as an engine is still very much rogue. I think it'll come in and out of the format just as the years go by. You know, that's all it is. Watts, no. Zemmighty could come back to 3, and the deck would still be garbage. Yosenjus are still terrible. World Chalice, terrible. This is just another World Chalice card. It's terrible. X-Sabers are terrible. Worms, we already said are bad. A to Z Dragon Buster Dildo Cannon is terrible. Yubel, such a cool card, and it's terrible. This is Utopia support. It's bad. Violons are terrible. The War Rocks, the worst TCG exclusive archetype ever. I don't even know what this card is. It's bad. Spirits are bad. Zephyrath was good for like 5 minutes. Zero the Man. Why are you here? Why is this bad shit in here? Like, this isn't even a deck. 400 plus decks, my ass. Insects were a thing for like a week. This is, I think, Shunrai. It's bad. Ninjas are still dog shit. Like, no, ninjas are bad. Zombies are terrible. I hope you side deck in Zombie World. You're not trying to beat me with a straight zombie deck. Crawlers, no. Don't play crawlers in 2023. Wind Witch have not been a thing since like 2014. Starry Night, stop it. Zodiac is dead. What is this card? I can't even read that thing. It must be, I think it's an Ice Barrier card. It's bad. This thing's bad. Tin Dangles are god awful, my guy. Marincess. Marincess could potentially be a rogue deck if like the ban list hits things hard enough. It could potentially come back as a rogue deck because being able to sit on a giant link monster with like 4,500 attack that's just like basically unaffected is really disgusting. Let's see. The last two, Booty. I don't even know what these last two cards are. I know damn well for a fact that they're terrible though. My Akashi depends if you're using Bone Tower can FTK. Yeah, but how consistent is that FTK though, bro? Like, no. I would rather just try and skip your turn with like the Bamboo Sword cards and Makonkos. So this is the I wouldn't really say 400 plus deck because some of these are just one-off cards like Zero the Mant, and it's like just terrible. Yeah. Welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh decks, everybody. Like, this literally, I do feel, though, encompasses every single possible deck that you could play in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, as much of an extent as you can, like, in 2023. And like I already mentioned, Amazing Defenders, the stuff coming out of that is ass. The Makonkos might be interesting as, like, a sub-engine for Warrior Toolbox. But at the end of the day, like, Kashtira is going to be Tier 1. Tier Elements, Tier 0. Like, notice how little there is in tier 0, 1, and 2, and then so many other rogue things. Even then, Dark Magician should probably be in the booty butt cheek category. And then you scroll down and you see how much is just ass. And yes, a tier 0 format is partially to blame, but it's also just because the fact that Konami just has so many decks that they don't really support all that much, especially as you get further down here, like Ally of Justice and fucking Amazons. Like, no one's playing that shit. And then we go into the toilets just overflowing with the bad. And then we've got the pits of hell with all these garbage decks. So, you know, not to say that you shouldn't play these decks at all. And like, I'm not saying, oh, you're a bad player if you play these decks. It's just that if you want to get better at this game, if you want to see success, you have to move out of the mindset of, well, I'm going to play, you know, Fire Fists because it's fun. When, like, if you truly do want to get better, you have to play these road decks. Work your way up to playing a tier 2 deck. Work your way up to playing a tier 1 deck and understanding the intricacy combos and intricacies of the game. And then before you know it, maybe you feel like you can handle playing a tier 0 deck. You feel like you can handle playing the best deck of the room and becoming a better player by doing so. And just becoming a better player overall, because at the end of the day, that's why I'm a competitive player. I want to always strive and be better than I was yesterday. And that goes for me personally, life in general. I want to be a better person today than I was yesterday, whether that's in Yu-Gi-Oh! I want to be a better player, or whether it's just in life in general, I want to be able to just be a better person. I want to be successful in everything I do, whether it's a competitive card game or just, you know, enjoying my life. So people that say, oh, you're too competitive and you're toxic at this game, keep in mind that that's the mindset that I'm coming from. And also, too, because, you know, I want to put on a comedic, you know, hat and face and song and dance like a little monkey. So, guys, thank you so much for watching this live stream. Let's see. Let me go ahead and get to some questions here. It's hard to evaluate their. Some decks are condition dependent. It's hard to evaluate their value, but compared to the top decks, yeah, it's hard to support those weaker but unique decks. They need 5 to 10 new cards, and some must be very strong. I absolutely agree with that. I would also like to say, too, if you wish to support the channel in any extra way, please note that you do not have to. You can always hit the thanks button. You can always donate in the chat. There should be a button there that says show your support for Real R32. All of the ad revenue that I have on the channel and also any donations I get in live streams or otherwise all go towards my cancer treatment for my VHL, stands for von Hippel-Lindau disease, in case you want to look it up. But regardless of that, make sure that you and your family and your loved ones and your friends are all taken care of before you even think about donating to my YouTube channel. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope that you enjoyed this very long, extensive tier list. We'll do one more swipe on through here. This was a trip. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video and the next live stream. Yo, what's up? Oh, looks like we have one more question. What's up? What's up, Zane? In fact, I need to make you a mod, homie. There we go. Yeah, I guess any other questions before I end the stream real quick? Let's see. Any questions? Yes, no, maybe? I guess that's it. Okay. Alright, anyway, I can always look back at the comments later. What's your favorite and your first deck that you made? So my favorite deck was Burial Dad that I've shown on the channel before. And then the first deck I ever made, technically, was like this really crappy beatdown deck that basically used like Luster Dragon, Giant Orc, Final Attack Orders, things like that. My dad actually made my decks for me back in the day. That might have to be a Yu-Gi-Oh! Story time. But yeah, my favorite deck of all time is Burial Dad. Go look it up on the channel. It's quite a trip. I still love the deck to this day. Now, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.